as business owners, we spend so much time writing repetitive emails. We're sending the same thing over and over again to potential clients, to current clients. But I want to show you a way that you can save time doing that and make it really easy for you. And I'm going to show you 3 ways. So let's jump right in. So the first way that we're going to do this is with Gmail, because I know so many people use Gmail, whether they're using just a regular Gmail address or they're using Google Workspace. So this is the first way that I want to show you how to do it. So to turn on the feature, you need to come up here to settings. You go to settings, see all settings, and then you want to go to advanced. And then you want to make sure this feature right here is turned on, templates. So templates allows you to turn on frequent messages or turn frequent messages into templates to save time. And then templates can be created and inserted through the more options, which I'm going to show you how to do here in a second. So just make sure that this is enabled, click save, and then we go back to our inbox. So let's say we want to actually compose a new email and create a new template. So we're just going to go to compose. We're not going to worry about the subject. I'm actually going to erase my signature because anything that you have in here is going to be used as a part of your template. And all I want is the text. So let's say we have this text here that I want to use as my template. So this is like a simple follow-up email. Just wanted to follow up on my previous message to see if you had a chance to review it. I'm happy to answer any questions or provide more details if needed. Looking forward to hearing from you. And then you can put any other email text that you want, like above and below that. But this is the main thing that we want in our template because we don't want to write this over and over again. So what we do, we have our text in here. Then we click on these 3 dots, which is the more options. Then we go to templates. And then we can save draft as template. And then save as new template. And then we give it a name. So we'll just call this one follow up. Click save. And then we will delete this message. And we're just going to come in here and write a new one. So we're going to compose a new message. Let's say we're sending this to myself. So, hey, LaRosa, come in here, put in our text, and we just come here, templates, follow up, and it inserts it just like that. That's all that you need to do. And then you can even see here that it puts this as the subject line, follow up. So makes it really easy to do it. But I'm not always using Gmail. Like I actually use another app to do my snippets because I don't use Gmail for my email and I want to create my snippets and be able to use them anywhere. So I'm a Mac guy, so I use an app called Raycast, and it allows me to do a whole lot of things. And one of those things that it allows me to do is snippets. But if you are not on a Mac or you just want to use something else, another great app to check into is Text Expander. But let me show you how to do this with Raycast. So I'm going to just do Command Space, which brings up Raycast for me. And then I'm going to type in snippet. And you can see here we have some options. We can create a snippet, search snippets, export snippets, and import snippets. So we're going to create a new one. So we're going to create snippet. Then we're going to give it a name. So we're just going to do the same thing, follow up. And then we're just going to paste in our text here. So just wanted to follow up, like same thing that we had before. And then the cool thing about this is we can type in a keyword that will allow us to then just type in the text that we want, and it'll auto replace that with the text of our snippet. So for this, I'm actually going to do something like semicolon follow up. So whenever I type semicolon follow up in whatever app that I'm using, it's actually going to replace it with this text here. So then we're going to do Command Return to save our snippet. So now, if I come back to this email here in Gmail, and like I delete this snippet here that we had pasted in from Gmail and using its templates. Now, if I just type semicolon follow up, you can see here that it just automatically replaced it with that snippet. So that is the second way. And if you're using an app like Text Expander, it will do the exact same thing. You go in there, you create your snippet, and give it a text code that you want to use. And then whenever you type that text in any app that you're using, it will replace that text with your snippet. And then finally, the last way to do it is the very low-tech way, which would be to use something like Apple Notes. And then so you can see here, I already have a document created called my email templates. And we can just come in here, paste in our text. So we can say like, change this one to follow up. And then if we wanted like another note here, this would be like follow up email template 2. And then like have our text here, like if we had another variation of it. So then all you have to do is come in here, copy the text, boom, new email, paste, you're done. So that's 3 ways that you can do it. You've got the low tech way with the simple copy and paste. You have the native solution for Gmail. And then if you want the solution that will work across the board, regardless of the app that you're using, you can use an app like Text Expander or like I'm using Raycast. And you can use that to create templates, whether it be for email or really just anything that you're using. Like if you're in the DMs with someone, you can easily use that, and just saves you so much time when it comes to writing repetitive things that you're just typing all the time. And it's something that I use frequently in my business and just in my day-to-day use of using my computer. So wanted to share the tip with you because I know it's going to save you so much time as a solopreneur and business owner. So till next time, grace and peace.